Hi, I'm Jeremy Snodgrass. I'm youth pastor from Lighthouse Assembly of God in Marion, Indiana. And I just want to welcome you to day 17 of Lake Placid. And we're going to be reading in John chapter 17, verses 20 through 21 and verses 23. John chapter 17 gives an incredible insight into Jesus' heart for his followers. The chapter records a prayer of Jesus and for his disciples, but it's not just for the disciples that we read about in the Gospels, but it's for everybody who will ever believe in him. Here's what verse 20 says. I am praying not only for these disciples, but also for all who will ever believe in me through their message. The prayer Jesus prays for us and for all believers is amazing. One of the things I want to challenge you today with is to read John chapter 17. And as you do, really soak in the prayer in your spirit. Realize that Jesus himself has prayed this over you, over me. If there's a verse that jumps out to you, spend time reflecting on it and ask Jesus what he may be speaking to you through that verse. There are so many awesome things Jesus prays over us in this chapter, but I want to focus on three verses, John 20 to 21 and verse 23. It says, I am praying not only for these disciples, but also for you, for whoever believe in me through their message. I pray that they will be one, just as you and I are one, as you and I are in me. Father, and I am in you. And may they be in us, so that the world will believe you sent me. And verse 23 says, may they experience such perfect unity that the world will know that you sent me and that you love them as much as you love me. You can see clearly here the heart of Jesus in these verses. He desires unity among his followers. He wants us to get along, to be nice to each other. This can glorify Jesus in our daily walk. It can show others how we're supposed to treat people and how Jesus has changed our life. What are some ways that you can bring to life the unity with your fellow brothers and sisters in Christ? What are some ways that you haven't been living in unity? Make sure your version of unity doesn't mean everyone agreeing with your particular way of thinking. True unity allows room for diversity. There are many ways we can work together to accomplish the purpose of bringing glory to Jesus Christ. Remember day 13 in John 13 verses 34 and 35, Jesus says this, so now I am giving you a new command. Love each other just as I have loved you. You should love each other. Your love from one another will prove to the world that you are my disciples. I encourage you, find ways to live in unity with brothers and sisters in the Lord, to show love towards each other, because we know that as we do this as Christians, that will be a witness to who Jesus is inside of us to the world. They'll know his disciples for their love for one another. Hey, I encourage you, thanks for being here with us again today on day 17 on Lake Placid 16. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Make sure you share these videos with your friends. God bless you. It's going to be an awesome day.